Alright guys, today I'm going to be taking you through how I source my cold email leads for my cold email campaigns. So it's a pretty simple process, really only involves 3 steps. So how it starts is you got to have LinkedIn Sales Navigator, which I'll show you right now. So here I am in my LinkedIn just feed. On the top right there is a link to LinkedIn Sales Navigator. What you got to do is sign up for this, pay for it. I think it costs around like $120 a month, something like that. And then in here, you can actually create searches that will allow you to source your leads. So we source our leads from LinkedIn Sales Navigator. We then pump in the data that we get from that into this thing called Phantom Buster. Now, what Phantom Buster does is it actually goes through the search that we made in LinkedIn Sales Navigator and then puts all of the results into a CSV, which then can be converted into a Google Sheet. And then we can upload that into our Instantly campaign. But on top of that, we're going to do one more step where we actually pump in the CSV from Phantom Buster into an email finder. Now, what any mail finder does is it verifies all of the emails that we gathered from LinkedIn Sales Navigator, and it makes sure they're actually real. So this is a very important step because you don't want to be, sending emails to inboxes that don't exist or that are for bot accounts or just aren't in use anymore. This, that, whatever. Because that's just a waste of time, waste of money, and you're also going to lose out on potential revenue that you could generate by only landing in actual people's inboxes. And then from there, you just add it to Instantly, but that'll be for another video. So for now, let's just hop into it. I'm going to take you through how to actually create a search within LinkedIn Sales Navigator and then take you through the rest of the process. So here we are at the dashboard for LinkedIn Sales Navigator. As you can see, not a whole lot going on. This is like the homepage, I guess you could say. And honestly, I've never really used it. You don't have to really bother with this. So what you do is you just put in literally any search that you want into the search bar here. I'm just going to go with one of my previous searches because it's already set up for me. But that doesn't actually matter because I'm going to clear it anyway so I can show you how to do it. So this is what it'll look like. On the left-hand side here, you can see that there are all the options of ways that you can filter down your search. And I'm going to take you through all of the important ones here. So at the top here, we have current company. This is important if you want to target, obviously, a specific company. Like say if you have a product that you're trying to get into, I don't know, like superstores or a Walmart or, Shoppers Drug Mart, something like that. And you're trying to actually get them, like get a phone call with somebody so you can actually discuss if you can supply a product to them and they can sell it for you. Or, if you want to focus on realtors in Remax, this is how you can do that. So if you search in, let's say, Walmart, it'll only give you results of people who work at Walmart. So right here, Director Sam Club Logistics, Transportation Operations Manager at Walmart, Digital Performance Marketing Manager. So obviously right there, everybody's at Walmart. I'm not going to use that one for my specific search that I'm doing here, but you definitely can. And then company headcount. This is a way that you can target either small businesses or large businesses. So you can see that you can select a company headcount of 1 to 10 people. And you can also go anywhere from 10,000 plus. So that could be useful for you. I personally haven't used it. Function. This is where you can niche down into what the actual businesses do or they sell or whatever. So you got accounting, you got arts, business development, sales, legal, marketing, military even. That's how you can niche down into that. Again, I've never really used that, but it's something there for you. Now, current job title and seniority level. These are things that I think you will end up using a lot. So current job title. This is a way for you to niche down into exactly what you want. Like for example, I'm going to type in real estate agent because that's what I'm going to be targeting here. So if you want to talk to only real estate agents, this is a way that you can do that. You can see here realtor, 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 realtor. So that's how you niche down into that. Seniority level. This is something that I don't believe I'm going to really be using right now, but it is something that is important because as you can see, it automatically put me to entry level, but you don't want to be talking to people who are entry level. Like you want to talk to managers and CEOs and owners and business partners. You want to talk to people who can actually make decisions, who can actually make the call and say, okay, whatever service I email them about, they want to move forward with it. They want to, they can actually say that, okay, this sounds good. Let's hop on a call and we can discuss if it can actually work for us. You're not going to get that with the cashier at Walmart. They're not going to be able to make the decision. The best that they could ever do is, refer you to their manager, who then could refer you to like the store man, like, you know what I'm saying? And then you got to move up the ladder. What we're going to do is we're going to completely bypass all that and just go straight to the people who can actually make the decisions. So I'm going to get rid of entry level, and then I'm going to add like owner/partner. I'm going to add director. I'm going to add vice president. I'm going to add senior, stuff like that. That's what you're going to be adding in there. Again, none of this really pertains to real estate agents, but I'm going to actually not keep them because they really don't help me with real estate agents at all. I'm also going to add in real estate broker for the real estate agent. Okay, cool. Now, geography. This is probably the most important one, at least it has been for me. This is where you actually niche down into the specific location you want. So say if you want to target people in just, New York or Los Angeles or London, England, or Toronto, Canada, this is how you can do that. Again, very simple, just like all the other ones. You just literally type in where you want to go. I'm going to go with Tucson, Arizona for right now, because I'm kind of just working my way through through all of America at the moment, and as of right now, I'm in Tucson. So you can see that we went from probably 1 million plus results to now 3K results. That's right around where you want to be. I recommend that you go down to about 2.5K, because that's roughly about the amount that LinkedIn Sales Navigator will allow you to actually pull from searches daily with Phantom Buster. Because if you start pulling any more, they start to think you're a robot, and they don't really like it. So again, try not to go above 2.5K. I'm going to stick with 3K here just because I want to experiment going a little bit above, because I think I'm going to try to limit it through Phantom Buster, but I'll show you how to do that later. So yeah, you just throw in the geography. Industry, you can throw in, like, say, real estate agents and brokers. Then we only got 45 results, so I'm actually going to not use that one. I'm going to use real estate. Oh, look at that. Right down to 2.5K. Awesome. So you can see why you got to keep filtering the whole time, because I probably would have been at 3K, which could have got me in trouble, but now I'm at 2.5K. So now this is all set up perfect. Real estate agent, real estate, all of these guys are real estate. So that's good news. So all of this is set up now. Now we just move into Phantom Buster. So Phantom Buster is pretty cool. It's super easy to use. All you do is copy the URL from the search that you just created. Just copy that. And what you're going to do is pump it into Phantom Buster. So what I'm going to do is go to LinkedIn Leads. I'm going to go to Add New Leads. And then we go to Sales Navigator. And then within Sales Navigator, we go with Extract a Search. We're going to use this Phantom. And then we just pump in the URL that we just got from LinkedIn Sales Navigator. We add that in here. And we stick with Sales Navigator Search. We're not going to go with keywords or spreadsheet URL. I'm going to stick with this one. And then you got to connect to LinkedIn Sales Navigator. As long as you were signed into your LinkedIn account on your computer, this should pretty much do it automatically for you. If not, you might have to, just sign in manually. But for a lot of you, if you already have LinkedIn Sales Navigator, this is going to be done automatically for you. So we're going to press save there. Behavior. Again, like I said before, we're going to limit it to 2.5K or 2,500 results. If you go above that, you run the risk of getting in trouble from LinkedIn. Again, you can push that risk if you want to, but I do not recommend it. So don't push it and then come back here and say that I told you to push it, because I'm not. Do whatever you want, but I don't recommend it. So I'm going to stick with the 2,500. Press save. Launch frequency. This is something interesting, because this whole community is about automation, but this is one of the few things that I recommend that you actually keep manual, because I think this just requires a little bit of human touch, and because you've already got to do all of the searching manually, you might as well just do this manually too, so you don't run into any issues and you can actually check everything and give a human touch to it. and this will probably save you from, again, having any problems with these systems and softwares thinking that you're a robot or a automated bot that's looking through all this and trying to pull and scrape leads. They're not a huge fan of that. So this is why I like to include just the human touch at this point. So what we're going to do is we're not going to use repeated or repeatedly or after another phantom or advanced. We're going to keep this very simple for now. We're just going to go with once, and we're going to select launch manually. 25 out of the recommended 2,500 results will be exported per day, and it's only going to do it once for us, so that's perfect. And then we are going to press save. And now all we got to do is actually launch the search. As you can see, this big launch button here. All we got to do is launch that and then just wait for the software to do its thing, which it kind of takes like 30 to 40 minutes, somewhere in there. It takes a while, but yeah. So all we got to do is wait. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the video here and come back when it is finished, so you guys don't have to sit here and watch this with me. But yeah, actually I'm going to let it go to probably like 2% or something just to make sure it's working correctly, and then I'm going to do that. Of course, it's taking forever. Get rid of LinkedIn. 163 credits left. Okay, so we got 25 leads from page 1. That's awesome. We got 25 this launch. That means we got every single lead from the first page of our sales nav, because I believe there's only 25 people on it. Something like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, I'm not going to count it. 25 leads from page 2, total of 50 this launch. Okay, awesome. This is working properly. I'll be back when this is finished. All right, so you can see here that the sales navigator. What the fuck am I trying to say? All right, so you can see that our sales navigator search has finally been authenticated, and we found all the profiles. So now all we got to do is scroll down. We are going to download the results. As you can see, it made as a CSV file. Now all we got to do is bring this CSV file over to AnyMail Finder, pump that in, and let it verify for us. So this one was Tucson. I'm not sure if you can see what I'm doing right now, but I'm just naming the CSV file in my folder. Okay, so now we go to AnyMail Finder. What we'll do is go to bulk search on the top left. Then we're going to add in a new bulk. From here, you're going to go with file. For data source, you're going to go file, not text area, whatever it is. We're going to go with file. We're going to upload a CSV. We're going to upload the CSV that we just got from Phantom Buster. So just wait for that to process, and then once that's processed, there's like 1 or 2 more steps we got to do, and then it is pretty much automated from here. Okay, so all we really got to do now is in the domains, it's linked to website, but it's not actually what it's supposed to be. Like say if I try to run this here, so if I try to process, it'll say no, the column mapped as domain websites appears to contain LinkedIn URLs. So we can't have that. So all we got to do is change it from domains and make it custom. That's all we got to do. And then we press process, and now it is running. So there's one thing with mine right now, because I've used almost all my credits for the month because I've been, scraping so many leads. I'm not sure if I'll be able to scrape all of them, so we might run into a little bit of an issue. But no matter what, the process is still the same. So as you can see, I've already found 16 verified emails. 36 partially, and 42 or 45 of them don't exist. They're not actually real emails. So this is why it's so crucial, because you can see there at 52, that's 52 emails I would have wasted. Completely wasted time, waste of money, waste of everything. And you can see we also got partially verified emails. Now, partially verified emails are interesting. You can use them if you want to, or you cannot. You don't have to pay for them, which is nice. You only have to pay for the fully verified. But partially verified emails are exactly what they say. They're partially verified. So there's not a guaranteed chance that they're actually real, active, existing emails that somebody is actually using. But they are emails that have a much higher chance, or they have an actual real possibility of being somebody's actual email. They might not be super active in it or something. So I personally always use my partially verified emails. You could definitely choose to not. It's up to you. But yeah, that's just so you know what's going on. You only pay for the fully verified. You don't pay for the partially. So they're kind of just free, semi-verified leads. But yeah, so basically the same deal as Phantom Buster. We're just gonna wait for this to complete the process. It's much faster than Phantom Buster. This one only takes like maybe 5 to 10 minutes. But again, I'm not gonna make you sit through this. You can see that the progress is going. We're already at 22%. So I'm just gonna pause and I'll come back when this is fully verified and go through the rest of the process. Okay, so now our results for AnyMail Finder have finished. As you can see, we got 1,624 emails that are either verified or partially verified. We have 876 that weren't found. So all you'd have to do once you get to this stage is press download the emails. This will download a brand new CSV full of only the verified emails. At the moment, you can see up top here that I only have about 200. I have less than 300 credits total. So I don't actually have enough to pay for the full 400. Again, that's because I've just been scraping so many leads this month that I've used all of my credits. But, so I'm not actually going to bother downloading this right now. I'm going to wait until the next month recycles because I'm not in a huge hurry to buy all these emails. I've already got more than enough to last me a couple months. So it's not super urgent for me at the moment. But yeah, all you would do is press download the emails, and then what should happen, yeah, okay, so it'll go here. When you click download the emails, it'll give you the option to download either fully verified, partially verified, or the not found. Usually what I do is go fully and partially verified, but if you only want the fully verified, feel free to do that. Your settings should just look like this. Download as a CSV, and then you're good to go. It'll be downloaded to your computer. You can then upload that to a cold email software such as Instantly, or what's another one? I forget the other one. I just use Instantly all the time, instantly.ai. So feel free to check out that. I will be creating a video here soon going into how I use that and create the campaigns and how to actually run it. But for now, that's how you get the leads for it. Feel free to do that as much or as little as you want. It's a pretty easy process. You can really, if you want, how I kind of do it is I pay for it like once a month. I scrape as many leads as possible, and then I'm usually good for about 3 months, and then I just repeat that process pretty much every quarter in the year. I scrape as many leads as possible. That carries me through one quarter, and then I do it again. But if you want to amplify your results and keep going harder and faster and higher and everything, all you would do is just do this every month, do this every week, do this every second day, whatever you want. Repeat this cycle as much as you want. The more you do it, the more it will cost, but ultimately you'll get more results from it. So, it's the cost you pay, but you're going to make a lot of money if you do this properly. But anyways, that's all I got for this video. See you in the next.